day, my little Robins. It's me, Beth. Another week has passed, which means you get another video from, well, me here on this channel. And if you haven't already read the title, I'm bringing you guys another tour review because on Friday, the 7th of February, I saw Delain on their Masters of Destiny tour at O2 RITZ in Manchester. Holy hell, it was an amazing night. If you're interested in my thoughts and opinions on the night, then keep on watching. But you know, not before you click like, subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. Apologies if you hear any wind in the background. The UK, as of filming this, is being battered by a storm and it's very windy, especially when you're high up in a block of flats. Also, shout out to the guy who came up to me at the gig recognising my In Flames beanie, saying he watched my channel and that I should keep metal alive, and I was like, wow, that's never happened. I've never had someone come up to me and say I actually watch your channel, so at least I know someone out there is watching. Enough rambling, let's just dive straight into this Delain tour review. Now, I want to gush over this set list if I may. Delain gave us 19 songs, with 8 songs coming off the new album Apocalypse and Chill, which is what I like to see. You know, also the set list was sprinkled with songs off, you know, the other 5 albums. And yes, I know I get a little sad when bands miss off my favourite songs off a set list, but Delain are storytellers. There was like an overarching theme and story they wanted to tell, and I appreciate that, you know, they only chose songs that complemented the story they were trying to tell. You know, you really can't appease everyone, and I respect a band who are like, it doesn't fit, it's not on the set list. We also got the first live performance of the new song We Had Everything, which is off the new album Apocalypse and Chill. It got the crowd going. Delain know how to do audience interaction, and this set list, you know, start to finish, had fans jumping up and down, head banging, hugging one another, and even though Apocalypse and Chill only actually released on the 7th of February, that very day, it seemed myself and all the fans around me knew most of the lyrics, and Delain was so excited that they could perform new material and people were already singing along. Personally, I like that it seems each time Delain tour the UK, they sell more and more tickets. I last saw them, I believe, in 2016 on their Moonbathers tour at the O2 RITZ, and it wasn't as full as it was, you know, on the night on the 7th of February. And that just, you know, warms my heart that obviously Delain have garnered some more fans since then. You know, they've released an amazing new album, and it just shows that a band has longevity and can continuously change and evolve their sound to appeal to a wider variety. In front of me there looked like there was a family that had at least 3 generations enjoying the show, and that's what I believe sets Delain apart from other bands like symphonic metal bands. And from what I've seen last time, they definitely appeal to families, and it's definitely a band and a subgenre of metal that a lot of people can introduce to other family members and to have music in common. Yes, I also felt like I was the youngest person in the room, you know, in 2016, but there were a lot more diverse ages, genders. It was simply divine, and I love that Delain are getting more attention. They can put on a live show. Start to finish, they were very entertaining. Like I've already said, there were lots of audience interaction. There was lots of interaction between the band on stage, and at one point there was this epic drum and guitar solo. Okay, I will admit I do love a good solo, but it did go on a little bit long, and people loved it for like the first, I would say, couple of minutes, and then after that people were like, are they going to perform any more songs? But overall, great audience. I love this venue, and Delain, amazing. The only small negative I have about like the show is pretty personal. I am 5'4", so I am relatively small. Last time I saw Delain, as I've already mentioned, it wasn't as full and I could have a perfect view of the stage. Except tonight, there were so many selfish 6-foot guys there who didn't care that they were like blocking the view for smaller people behind them. So many guys pushed in front of me, and I was like, I really can't see. And usually at gigs, you know, if you tap someone on the shoulder and just be like, hey, I can't see, is it alright if I go in front of you? 9 times out of 10, They let you go in front of them and they apologise, except tonight, oh my god, I've never wanted to punch someone so much in my life. There were a couple of guys around who told not just me, but a couple of other small people, I say small, it was mainly girls because we are tiny human beings, that if we can't see, we shouldn't come to the gig. And I was just there like, excuse me? This is your first time seeing Delain. This is my second time seeing Delain. You're telling me that because of my height I should not come to a gig if I'm going to complain? And I'm just there like, oh hell no. I was fortunate enough, you know, to have a few people around me who managed to, you know, angle me so I could actually see the stage, and they actually told the guys who were being like douches to me and a couple of others to like leave girls alone and to like stop bullying, because it did seem like that, and I was like, it's never happened before. 9 times out of 10, you know, if you ask politely, someone tall will move and let you go around them. Not tonight, and that can probably be, I'm happy that the band have like diversified their age, gender. 6-foot guys are the bane of my life at gigs, but I've never been told I shouldn't see a gig if I'm going to complain about not being able to see. I was just there like, what? No. No, 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 no. So that's my only negative. It doesn't really take away from the show. Delain were amazing. I just had to get it out there because I was just shocked that it happened. I've got to end this little tour review talking about Delain's merch for like 2 reasons. Number 1 is it's very affordable, unlike some bands I have seen recently who charge a hell of a lot for like the same like hoodie, t-shirt. Delain, very affordable. And you know, the second reason is they give you a wide variety of designs on their shirts. I always like to buy the tour shirt. I did get the tour shirt. They had, I think, like 4 or 5 designs. I went for this design because I was like, ooh, it's really pretty. I like the purple on the back with, you know, the dates and then like the bird at the bottom. That pattern on the tour shirt actually matches the pattern on the back of this jacket I'm currently wearing. See, Delain. I kind of wanted to match my tour shirt to my jacket, so if I go out in public, you get the design front and back. Yes, I will wear both out in public at once. When I go to a gig, I believe that like the merch team do not get enough like love and attention. These guys were so friendly, so helpful. You know, if you had any questions, they were more than happy to answer them. They were also very good at getting people to potentially buy more merch than they needed, but I was thankful that I was able to contain myself. I bought a shirt and like the hoodie jacket I am wearing now, and I didn't buy anything else because I was like, right, I've got a budget, guys. But I did have my eye on the Delain tote bag, and it was so hard not to go back at the end of the night and buy it, but I managed to, you know, sustain. I bought a drink instead, you know, and that made me forget about the tote bag, even though I'm remembering the tote bag. It was so pretty. Yeah, merch. Delain do great merch. They're one of the bands that, you know, you go to a show and you've got so much choice and variety, it can be a little bit overwhelming at times, especially if it's your first time going and you're like, oh, what the hell? Why am I being like 10 shirt designs thrown at me in like all different directions? But if you like diversity in your merch, then Delain, they might do it for you. And it's also nice to, you know, have like different tour shirts, so, you know, not everyone's wearing the same one when they tour next time. Yeah, I had to end this review talking about the merch because I'm a merch whore at the end of the day. I need to get myself a new beanie. I didn't like the Delain beanie, so that's why I'm still wearing my In Flames one. So if you guys recognise the In Flames beanie in public, feel free to come up and say, hey, I watch your videos, or hey, get a life and wear a different beanie. I've had people in comments tell me to wear a different beanie. I do have others, this is just my favourite. And I've stopped talking about Delain. In the comments below, I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on Delain. Have you seen these guys live before? You know, feel free to tell me in the comments and we can start a conversation. While you're down there, you know, you can click like, because why not? You can subscribe to the channel because I do try and upload weekly on the channel and it means a lot. Show me some love. You know you want to, especially if you like Delain. Tell me also in the comments what videos you want to see me make next, what bands you want me to react to, do you want me to do more album reviews? I am very open to what you guys want to see me make on the channel in like the coming months, so feel free to go crazy, but not too crazy, in the comments. Yeah, at the end of this you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist, depending on what mood I'm in, you know, when I'm editing, and I'm putting like the little clips up at the end. I'm Beth. Keep listening to good music. Goodbye.